Hi, everyone, and welcome. My name is Bea, and this is my son, Isaac, aka Zac. And welcome to our very first episode of Touchdowns and Takeaways. So, we're a mom and son duo who love to watch football, talk about football. Isaac's always watching the news and, keeping me up to date with what's going on. And that's really what a lot of the show is us talking about it, but me learning as Isaac teaches me.
Each week we'll be breaking down plays, checking the injury list, predicting who's gonna win, talking about training camp, practices, and yes, and I'll be teaching my mom about football. She doesn't know anything about it.
I know some.
Yes.
Okay. And so, with that brief information, we welcome you to Touchdowns and Takeaways. So we'll get started. I'll start off by sharing that my favorite team is the San Francisco 49ers. Those are my guys. Um, and I don't think that we necessarily have a rivalry between us, right?
Oh, we do.
Oh, we do, because your favorite team is?
The Eagles. It's pretty obvious because my jersey.
Ah, yes. I do not have a jersey on, but yes, so I am a 49ers fan. Isaac is an Eagles fan. Um, I like to think that if the 49ers aren't playing, I'm supporting the Eagles. Isaac, if the Eagles are not playing, are you supporting the 49ers?
Depends which team is it. If it's the Commanders, I'm rooting for the Commanders. I know I'm an Eagles fan, but I love Jaden Daniels. I want to give him a big smooch.
Ew, okay, he's pretty cool, but I don't know about the smooching. So today is the first day of the preseason. I really can't believe that it's here already. I feel like we blinked and it's, football season again. So as the season prepares to begin, can you share with us like what you're most excited about, what you would like to see, what you're expecting?
Excited to see is the rookies, Travis Hunter. I want to see him play both sides of the ball if he will. Cam Ward. I want to see him lead the Titans probably to like 9 wins. And who else? Who else? Shadur will be the starting quarterback, and all of the rookies.
Wait, Shadur is with which team again?
The Browns.
Oh, so we may see him in a couple weeks. In a
Yep.
couple weeks, Isaac and I are going to go to a Eagles and Brown preseason game, which we're really excited about. We're going to Philly for that. So we may see him there,
Maybe.
right?
Depends which quarterback it is.
But don't they have like a QB1 and a QB2?
That is Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, and Shadur Sanders.
So he's QB4.
He's uh, he's like QB3, I'll say.
Uh-huh.
Because the Browns, they might want to do Joe Flacco first. And then they want to see, because Joe Flacco was old, so they want to see him do like one more season.
Okay.
And then
So
maybe
then,
Shadur Sanders will
so he's
do.
QB2, maybe QB3.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we'll see him play. Okay, so since he's not QB1 or QB2, is it likely that he'll play the preseason game?
Yes. Yes, he will play preseason games.
Cool. So we'll see that, right?
Yes.
All right. I think I'm really excited to see my team play this year. We had last year a terrible season. We had, I don't know how many injuries, a lot, way too many. And like they were, in my opinion, key players, right? So
Yes.
We did not have a good season. On top of that, we've traded a number of players, some of whom were really controversial, like Debo Samuel. Debo. But whatever. So I'm curious to see how the team is going to do now that we have McCaffrey back on. Um, I know that um, our quarterback got a 5-year extension now, right? So we'll
Yeah,
see.
overpaid.
I've heard that, but hopefully this is his opportunity to prove himself. I do believe in Brock Purdy a lot. So I'm hoping that he has a good year. He did take us to the Super Bowl 2 years ago, right? So like there's a lot of potential there. Like not any quarterback can do that. So I am really hopeful that we'll have a good season. I do want to see how the team comes together. So I'm really, really excited about that. I do think we're going to have a better record than we did last year. I would say we'll end the season, realistically speaking, like 10-7, 11-6. That's my prediction. That's what I'm hoping for. So we'll see what they do. What's your prediction for the Eagles?
I'm gonna seem biased, but it's either 14-3, the same as what they went in the Super
That's a
Bowl.
lot.
They did it last year. They can do
Okay,
it.
maybe.
Or maybe 15-2. Because we have a lot of good players.
Wow, that's ambitious.
But we have a lot of good players.
That's ambitious.
I know, but we might sign Justin Simmons. There's like a 3% chance we might sign Micah Parsons.
Wait, who's he with?
Cowgirls.
Okay, and he's a what, right? Wide receiver? I don't know. I don't know. I know the name, but I don't know.
Left, right outside linebacker, or he's like a middle linebacker or like a defensive end. He switches around.
So he does multiple things.
Yeah, in the defense. But he doesn't play defensive back and safety.
Okay, cool. All right. I know that we were talking about the Cowboys and their potential of having a really good year. Do you think that that's a possibility?
No, they could go maybe 8-9, 9-8, and yeah,
8 and 9 is kind of terrible.
eh,
I don't know, like Dak is cool and all, but last year he did horrible. Like
last
he,
season.
no, 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 but he played like 7 games, six, seven. I thought it was more than that.
Four.
And like he lost pretty much every game that he played. Like he just wasn't doing well. So if he's the starting QB, I don't know that much is gonna change.
Yeah, but Joe Milton, backup QB, he's good. He's really good.
So maybe him and like CD could like team up and do something decent. Wait, who was their backup QB last year?
Super Rush.
I was gonna say Cooper Cup, but close enough. Close enough. Close enough. All right, Cooper Cup. He did pretty good though. I think he did better than Dak, and he played most of the season. No,
I don't think he played better than him after that performance against the Eagles. No, I think Dak did Dak is better than Cooper Rush.
based on what I saw last year, I'm going to disagree. But you're the expert here, so I don't know. All right. Is there any other team that you're excited to see? Anything in particular?
Ravens.
Okay,
They have a shot at making the Super Bowl.
you think so?
Yeah, Eagles versus Ravens.
I mean,
Super Bowl.
they came pretty close last year.
Yeah, but Mark Andrews.
They came pretty close, and that's a team that I like. Um, but I don't see why they couldn't make it far this year either. We'll see. I like the Commanders too. I was surprised at how far they made it last year. I'm also rooting for them. So like that's one thing about me that like I'm a Niners fan, but there are teams that I really like too. So like I like the Bengals. They didn't do so hot last year, but I like them a lot. I like the Commanders. Um, I like the Ravens. So there's a couple teams that I like root for on the low. I really like the Bills. I'm really excited to see what they do this year because they played excellent. He did so good. I feel like, the Bills and the Lions last year outdid themselves. Like they were like rock stars. So I'm curious to see if they can keep that up this year again.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so today starts preseason and we have the Lions and the Rams.
No, the Chargers.
Listen,
Chargers
okay.
get that.
Lions and Chargers, they're two LA teams. Whatever. I confused them. I'm sorry. Um, so we're excited to finally watch a football game after like 5 months. It's been 5 months. Who do you think is gonna win this game?
Chargers.
Why?
Yeah, but they have a better backup quarterback than the Lions.
Hmm.
I don't even know who the Lions backup is. The Chargers backup is Trey Lance. Uh, yeah, the Chargers. I feel like they have a better winning percentage, and like the positions, because the starters aren't gonna play. Yeah.
The starters aren't going to play, and I get that that's important. I think I'm gonna say the Lions are going to win only because they did so well last year. Like I can't, and maybe I don't know enough, right? But
Smack them, and they lost a lot of head coaches.
no, I understand. But like, here's my reasoning. Like, and tell me if this makes sense. But like, they did so well last year. What were they like, 14-2 or something?
15-2.
Okay, whatever. Close enough. 15-2. Close enough. They did so well last year that I would hate to think that just because the starters aren't starting, that they can't win. Like if you're 15-2, that means you have a pretty strong team overall. So that's why I think the Lions are going to win. But we'll see. Okay.
See at 8 o'clock.
Loser unloads the dishwasher.
Okay.
All right, cool.
No, wait, we have to do
No,
more.
no, 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 no. That's enough. Isaac always likes to do these like big wagers, which I'm always against. I like the simple things. Unloading the dishwasher, that's a pretty good deal.
Uh,
That's usually your job.
is the laundry done?
We're not betting laundry. We're not betting laundry.
Yes.
No. Okay, so never mind.
Fine. Fine dishwasher.
Cool. Shake on it.
And you have to make the peach pie on your own.
Okay. You got it. All right, so we'll see who wins, who's right and who's wrong, who's clearing out the dishwasher. Exciting stuff. All right. Is there anything else that you want to share with us? Oh, question. The Browns, their quarterback is Caleb Williams, right? No, there this Okay, so then who is it?
Are the Browns or the Bears?
The Bears, Browns, Bears. They both start with B. You see,
So
I
you
was
said the
onto
Bears?
something.
Yes, Caleb Williams.
Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
So did they get a new head coach? Because like they would talk about this guy, like the commentators would talk about him at games. Like it was pretty
I think
bad.
so now.
That was pretty bad.
No. Yes, they did. My bad. They did. Yeah, they did. I think he's the promote. Ben Johnson. He's the head coach. I think the Bears are really gonna do good this year.
You think so?
Yeah, they added Luther Burden,
The
Kiro
Bears, not the Browns.
Bears.
Okay, the Bears.
They added. I just think they're gonna be good.
All right, cool.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
And I'm wondering, just out of curiosity, what's going to happen with the Giants? Because they
Yeah,
have Russell Wilson.
but
Russell Wilson.
they're
He's awesome.
they're gonna go 0-17 this week.
No, they're
Also,
not.
to Giants fans,
That's
but
a little harsh.
no, because look at their schedule. No, 1-16.
Wow, he gave you guys one win, Giants fans.
Look at your schedule. Look at your schedule.
That's harsh.
Want me to
But
pull
they
up the
have but
schedule?
they have Russell though. You don't think that he's
Muscle.
you don't think that like he's a valuable asset and like he's gonna come in with some leadership skills and like,
No.
whip them up into shape?
Probably the only good player that will be good for that team is Malik Neighbors, or if Cam Scadaboo's gonna start, probably him. Because they're gonna start Jackson Dart next year. Can I pull up the what's it called, schedule?
Is it that bad?
It's that bad. Let me show you. Where is it? Where is it?
He's gonna pull up the Giants schedule. So while Isaac does that, I am hopeful. Not that I'm a Giants fan, but I appreciate Russell Wilson a lot and I have a lot of faith in him. So I'm hoping that, I mean, they're not going to the Super Bowl, obviously, but I hope they have a decent season because I know last year they did really, really, really bad. You don't have any faith in Russell?
No.
Huh, huh.
I just gotta look for it. They named him QB1.
I mean, he should be QB1. I don't think he should move if he's not going to be QB1. That's like, I don't know, embarrassing.
Here it is.
All right.
So, week 1 against the Commanders.
They're going
That's
to
a
lose
loss.
that.
0-1. Um, week 2 against the Cowboys. That's a loss.
You
0-2.
think?
Yes.
Okay, fine. What do I know?
uh, the third week against the Chiefs. That's a loss. 0-3.
Okay.
0-3. Against the Chargers, week 4. That's a loss. 0-4.
Hmm.
You guys versus all right against the Saints. That's a win. 1-5, right? 1-4.
Yeah.
1-4. Against the Eagles.
It's a loss.
1-5. Against the Broncos. That's a loss. 1-6. Against the Eagles again.
1-7.
That's 1-7.
Okay.
Against the Niners.
That's a loss.
1-8.
Okay.
Um,
Poor Russell.
Against the Bears, that's a loss. 1-9.
Okay.
Against the Packers, 1-10.
Oh, I forgot about Jordan Love.
Against the Lions, 1-11.
Yeah, no.
Is the is this their against the Patriots? Loss. 1-12.
Okay.
They have Stephon Diggs and Drake May. 1-12. Then that's their bye week, week 14. Against the Commanders, 1-13. Right, 1-13.
Mm-hmm.
And 13. Against the Vikings, 1-14.
Oh, jeez.
14. Against the Raiders, that's a loss.
1-15.
Week 18 against the Cowboys, that's a loss.
Okay, so maybe Isaac's prediction is not all that off. So, Giants fans, I hope Isaac is wrong for the sake of your team morale, for the sake of Russell Wilson. You know, I'm not wishing that they go to the Super Bowl, but like that's embarrassing. I hope you're wrong. I hope he's wrong.
Maybe. Maybe against the Raiders, they want to lose that one so they could secure the number one draft pick. So yeah, 1-16.
Eesh, that's Isaac's prediction for the Giants, guys. We'll see.
Let's see what else.
All right. So, I am excited to see what's going to happen next. I'm excited for tonight's game. I am excited for the season. And I'm really excited for everything that we have to discuss with you guys. We do want to thank you for tuning in, for watching us, for listening to our opinions, for sharing your time, and just for, you know, taking part of this journey with us. We're really excited. We are dropping episodes once a week.
Stay.
Or Thursday. I think we'll start off with Thursdays, and once the season kicks in, we'll change it to
But if
Wednesdays.
it's Thursday, we have to do like early because of the Thursday night football.
Yeah, yeah. We'll figure that part out. All
And
right.
news: the Seahawks extended Schneider through 2031,
Awesome. So we can definitely discuss that next week.
and Chiefs plays Worthy in concussion protocol. That's all. See you guys next week.
Yes, and we ask that you like our video, comment below, subscribe. And we also have an Instagram page. It's called at Touchdowns and Takeaways. So please, give us a follow and keep up with our shenanigans. We hope to see you next time.